Welcome back to another episode of Beyond the Court. In this video, me and Nas sat down and had a conversation ranking the top 10 YouTube basketball players in 2023. The framework for this conversation was not who has the biggest following, who creates the best content, who has the best highlights, but rather whose game would translate to the highest level. So we used a reference of being an NBA G League GM as a framework for the conversation. And there's a lot of factors and nuances that play into you going to the next level. I can give a good example. Like Tyler Hansborough had an amazing college career at UNC. When he got to the NBA, his game and qualities didn't translate as well as some other players would. So just keep that in mind. Just want to let you guys know where we're coming from when we're creating the list. Let us know what you guys think. We love hearing your feedback. We love hearing what you think about our list, and we love you creating your own top 10. Not everybody's going to agree with each other, but hope you guys enjoy this video.
We're here with the top 10 current YouTube hoopers. We're not doing people like, you know what I'm saying, all respect to them, Cell and J-Law, with people that's not currently active in the community. We're doing people that's currently active in the community. And so far, we came up with this list. It's a top 10, and we got 3 honorable mentions. So, you know what I'm saying?
Before you say the list, leaving out all the East Coast squad guys for bias reasons and stuff like that.
We don't want to be biased. We want to be, you know what I'm saying, unbiased and neutral as possible. So,
flashback.
Gives me the last, to give it to Kel. The list of 13 people that we came up with that deserve the
pretty quickly too.
Yeah, deserve it the most. So we have Cam So Smooth, ISO Tay, Fombi, Moon, B. Ellis, J Smooth, ISO Hove, Scoob, Body Bag, Hoodie Kel, Ty, Friga, and Nitty.
This is going to be tough.
This is going to be tough.
This is going to be tough. So you want to start from, so we have 13 people, we have 10 spots. This is an all YouTube list right now.
10? Because actually, we might have to go from 1. Because then we got to see the honorable mentions. Because you know what I'm saying? We would have to go from 1.
It would be easier to go from 1.
We're going from 1 to 10.
For this list, we're going to go from the best.
Yeah.
And we'll see who makes the 10. There's going to be 3 honorable mentions, people that don't make the list.
Yeah.
Starting at 1, and we're going to try to come to a agreement on this, because this is the Beyond the Court list and rankings.
But there's only 1 for me. There's only
me
one.
Too, bro.
There's only 1 for me.
Me too. Big body bag.
Yeah, zip him up.
He's got to be 1.
Yeah, there's nobody.
And I feel like that makes number 2 obvious.
Yeah.
As well.
So number 2, we're gonna go with Frank Nitty. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just those 2 are like a crazy duo, and they've been showing it over there on the West Coast. And we're like, much respect to them. They did it on not only like the YouTube level, but also like in professional leagues and overseas and in the G League. So
Body bag played in the G League.
Yeah.
Frank plays he's a captain on the Big 3 team.
Yeah.
I mean, he's played overseas and everything like that. So top 2, I feel like those are obvious, but it's like 1A, 1B kind of thing. I feel like some people would take Frank. I think Body Bag is just more unique.
I'm taking Body Bag every time
in this situation.
Yeah, it's just like he's a freak of nature.
Yeah, he's 6'8", just a natural athlete. He's fluent. He has like guard skills, and he's just really unique to the YouTube scene, which just sets the West Coast team over the top. Like he just makes them OD.
When I think about like matching up against the West Coast, like that's the person that I'm most worried about.
Yeah, that's true. That's a fair way to look at it. All right, so 1 Body Bag, 2 Nitty, 3. This is all a toss up for the next like 5 spots probably.
For 3,
read off some names.
J Smooth, Friga, Kel, Scoob, and Hove.
To be honest, the names I'm looking at as you read those are probably Friga or J Smooth. Those are the ones that stick out for the 3 spots to me.
If I had to pick a 3 between those 2, because both of them are solidified, but I'll definitely pick J Smooth just because he did it at the professional level. You know what I'm saying? Like that just gives another nod to me because I played at that level and I know what it takes to be at that level. I'm not saying that Friga couldn't play at that level, but I'm just saying like when you do it, I'm gonna give you
it just gives you a little more credibility.
Yeah, for sure.
He did it on big stages. TBT, he just went crazy. So like, I don't know. I got to give it to J Smooth as well for the 3 spot. 4, I would go Friga.
You go Friga.
What you think?
Yeah, I can go Friga. Especially this is 5-on-5 setting, right?
I mean, I would give this list
more 5-on-5 settings,
more towards 5-on-5, but also just everything. Like Scoob's obviously on this list. We haven't seen him play a whole lot of 5v5.
Yeah.
I haven't really seen much of it. So
All right, yeah, I can say 4 for Frigga because his shooting ability, like he definitely showed out when he played the East Coast squad. Like that game was
that game really like
solidified
him. I feel like
yeah, for real, he had a great showing.
Yeah.
Show like how he can play without the ball. So 4 Frigga. So 5's between Ty, Hove, Kel, Scoob, and Moon.
I'll go Ty here.
Ty?
Yeah.
See, I can't agree with you on that.
Who you think?
Because if we talking about more 5-on-5 setting, I feel like Ty, like only 5-on-5 I've seen Ty playing is the 5-on-5 with West Coast squad, and I feel like he's just like a lob catcher. Like he doesn't really show his bag. Like even though I know he has a bag, because like I see his 1-on-1s and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to choose somebody, it would be Hove.
It would be Hove.
Hove.
Really?
Just when I was like preparing for the Hove, I think Hove Midwest versus West Coast squad. Like when I thought about this is how I think about it. When I thought about the people that make the West Coast squad win is Body Bag and Nitty. You know what I'm saying? And then the people that make the Midwest squad win is Hove and Smooth.
Agreed.
So like those are like my star players.
Agreed, but that's one really good team to a team that is not even existing.
Yeah, anymore. But I'm saying, let's say if
like the Midwest team was like they were good, but they couldn't really get it to click.
And also Hove played at a professional level again.
Yeah, and he's playing on Australia right now. I also think Ty's pretty good at coming in and being pretty selfless.
Yeah, like he played his role.
Yeah.
Like hella well.
That has a lot of value to me.
I
think Hove is who he is on any team. He's going to play the same way. But Ty is just a Swiss Army knife. He has value in a lot of different ways. 6'7", can play both sides of the floor. I know you think he becomes like a lob catcher and stuff like that, but it depends on the team. And I feel like he'll just fill in the holes, whatever you need.
So who are you giving it to?
I'll give it to Ty.
Ty?
I would.
We can give it a time. I'm not opposed to it. You know what I'm saying?
But you think
I do think Hove, but I could give that. I could respect that answer. You know what I'm saying? Just because of, like I said, the same thing we were giving Body Back for. You know what I'm saying? They like basically like brothers. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Ty's athletic, his size, he just does it as a different way than Body. Like Body Bag's more like dominant, and Ty's more like, you know what I'm saying?
Electric, maybe.
Yeah, like he just
I don't know
a highlight reel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And where I don't feel like he can take over a game by himself, but I feel like Body Bag can take over a whole game by himself.
I feel that.
You feel me? So
I feel that.
But I also think Hove can.
I think Hove can too. I think he can. I think he'll be quicker to take over a game than Ty would, because of the nature of their positions and play styles. But aside from that, like just value, like if you're looking for a guy to play at a high level, like say you're a G League team, like am I picking Ty or Hove first?
Pick Ty.
I think I'm picking Ty. Yeah.
Okay.
It is close though, because Hove is a great guard, and like when you're recruiting just the guard position for a G League team, I think he could definitely. He played in the summer league.
Right.
Ty hasn't played in the summer league, NBA summer league.
Exactly.
So I'm saying it's a close one.
Which one we going with? You got to choose. It's on you.
I kind of just talked myself into putting Hove over Ty with the G League argument, because if I was a G League GM and I'm looking for a guard, I would be quicker to take Hove than I would if I was looking for a forward, and I would take Ty.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Mm-hmm. So I'll go Hove for 5 spot.
All right, so Hove.
6 Ty.
6 Ty.
Absolutely, though.
All right, so 5 Hove, 6 Ty. So now for the 7th spot, it's between. This is getting tough. Mm-hmm. This is getting tough. Kel, Scoob, Moon, Iso Tay, B. Ellis, Fombi, and Cam So Smooth left. If I'm picking another spot though, it's between
Tay and Kel.
Tay and Kel?
And Scoob.
Okay.
Is that right? What do you think?
I put Moon in that argument as well.
Where do you got him?
If we talk about 5-on-5 settings, then yeah.
Would you put him over the 3 names I just named?
No, not in 5-on-5.
So there's a possibility of him at the 10th spot.
Yeah, maybe.
But these next 3,
it's
Tay,
and Scoob.
Scoob, yeah.
Right. You know, Kel gets the nod over Scoob for sure.
I think Kel's game might translate a little better in 5s too, but I haven't seen a lot of either of them in 5s. But I know Scoob is super good. I would go.
So for me,
You would go Kel next.
Kel or Tay.
Kel or Tay.
We doing more 5-on-5. I'm going Tay actually.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
So all right. So 7th spot.
Tay.
Which
is like, we made the next chapter list. Some of your feelings have changed since then, like about certain players, or like is it mostly the same?
I think I have a different perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like when I was thinking about that list, I was thinking about 1-on-1s more. They was getting more weight than 5-on-5s. But when I go to 5-on-5s, thinking Tay is like somebody I'm always gonna pick first because I played against Tay in college. You know what I'm saying? I know I seen the eye test. Like he passed the eye test. They actually beat us by like 30 on ESPN too. It was crazy. But we got him back at home. We got him back at home, so don't worry about it. But we
Tay's just a little more versatile, both sides. Like you just know you're gonna get a little more.
And his IQ is so crazy. Like he knows the game so well. Pace is so good. Like Tay will be my next one.
Tay 7, Kel 8. It seems like Scoob 9. And then the 10 spot, what are the names left?
Names left for the 10 spot is B. Ellis, Fambi, Cam So Smooth, and Moon.
All right, what do you think about the Friga side? What do you think about Fambi and Cam?
For the 10th spot?
I'm just I'm not saying it's possibilities.
For Fambi,
are those two possibilities for the 10 spot? Or
no, they're all
mentions?
4 is potential spots for me because they're all so closely related. Fambi, he's more of a, like when I seen him play 5s, he's more of a forward than a guard.
Yeah.
So that's more.
Plays a little bigger.
Yeah.
He really focuses on guarding and hustling and stuff like that.
It's not like how he plays 1. So I'm trying to think of him as a 5-on-5 player. I feel like he's more of a forward and more of like a role play. Like he's more of a hustle defender.
Team player.
I want to give him the 10 spot. Cam actually surprised me a lot. Well, not surprised me. I actually said on the broadcast that Cam would be the X Factor.
In the East Coast versus
Friga fan. I said Cam would be the X Factor. And he proved me right because he was really like the MVP of the game.
He hit some timely shots. He didn't go off, but he played his role really well. He hustled, and he hit some really like just timely buckets. Like they were big buckets. He didn't score a lot, but every single one was like they needed it.
Right.
So I could definitely. So you want to throw Cam in that discussion for the 10 spot? Yeah. So what about B. Ellis?
B. Ellis, I seen him play 5s. And he was playing in the Ricky League, and he played real well. Like, just knowing the game, and he's a coach. You know what I'm saying? When you're a 5, you're a coach.
Yeah, he play a little bit differently.
You know the game a little more. IQ. You know how to play your role or to take a different role based on your team. So I definitely put him in the conversation. I feel like it would be between him, B. Ellis, Cam, and Moon. But Moon, he doesn't really, like when it comes to 5-on-5 setting, like he's great 1-on-1.
Yeah, we talked about that in the next chapter video. Like he just defers.
He defers a little bit more. So I'll actually for my 10 spot, it was between B. Ellis and Cam.
Which they're pretty similar. Like they're gonna bring that energy, try to be a floor general. Bro, that's tough. I can't lie. Like this is probably, I didn't think it would come down to these two at the 10 spot, but like I'm gonna need some help on this one because I can't choose, bro. I don't think I could choose. I can't really say that one player like does something that gives them the edge. You know what I'm saying? Like
I will say,
all right, who do you think can play at a higher level? Let's go back to the G League reference. If you're a G League GM,
and that's why I would say I would give it to the person I'm about to give it to, just because it's not even because of anything I've seen. It's because of like what I know about him. And the fact that B. Ellis is a coach.
So 10 B. Ellis.
10 B. Ellis.
So this is our official Beyond the Court top YouTube current list.
Current. We're not putting no old heads in it that ain't outside. You got to be outside right now.
I feel like that's a solid list.
Yeah, 3
a lot of experience in that list.
Honorable mentions 3 is Moon, Fambi, and Cam So Smooth.
And Cam, yeah. Which all of them have arguments too.
Yeah,
Let us know what y'all think. Y'all went crazy in the comments in the next chapter rankings. Let us know. This is our current top 10 YouTube list.
Man,
I think that's solid. I think we did a pretty good job.
I feel like I mean, there could always be somebody that shifts up and down.
Once give or
Yeah, a
take
couple
one spot.
spots, but I feel like that's like the best we could have put a list together. And if y'all think anybody should be on the list that isn't on the list, let us know in the comments. You know what I'm saying? If you new to Beyond the Court, you know what I'm saying, hit that subscribe button. It's free.
Facts.
It's free.